Hello and welcome back to FS25. Now obviously because I'm recording this in the past, I have just had the 1.7 game update, the version 1.7 update, so it's fixed a few issues that the game had. The issues that I have though, it's still February, and the reason for that is I forgot to plant the cotton in the previous episode. We've got a little bit of stuttering just while the shader cache builds itself up again. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though. So we do need to get on and to plant the cotton, obviously. We need to get it all done in this month. It is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are going to be working a little bit late. Now I think what I'll do is I'll start off on this, well, I'll get this field done. Oh no. That's helper, isn't it? Yes. I'll get this field done. There we go. And we will move on to the other field, which we'll get a worker to do, and I'll probably do that off camera just because it's quite a lot. Right. Turn it on, lower it, and go. Fantastic. So yep, we're going to get this done. It's going to be quite a big job. Look at that, just a sprinkle. You have to think about the future. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Possibly the fertilizer, I would say. So yeah, it's going to be obviously quite a big job. There's this field. There is going to be that field. I don't think we're going to need any more cotton or any more seed or fertilizer. Yeah, I don't know, we may end up needing some fertilizer, and if that's the case, don't have any, I'm afraid. So we'll have to go back to the store and get some, but never mind, I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plough straight into a time-lapse. Wrong choice of words. What we're going to do is head straight into a time-lapse. I'm going to get this field done, as I said. And I'll join you again once we have got the other field going with a worker. Actually not taking too long at all. About 2 hours in game time by the time we finished. So yeah, pretty good. I figured that when we moved the worker on to doing the other field, we would load up with a load of wood. I think we've got some chopped already. If not, we can always chop more trees down, but yeah, we'll be loading up with that and heading off to to the sawmill. Get the sawmill working for us again. As I said, I think it was in the previous episode, it could have been in the one before, I do want to do another constructible. And yeah, there's quite a few constructibles. Tells you what you need. And we are producing all those things. It would be lovely to do a farmhouse, log cabin or something similar. But yeah, we could sell our farmhouse and construct a new one in its place. That would be wonderful. I really would like to do that. It's not about, this bit isn't about making money or saving money or anything like that. It's just about the experience of doing it. Right. Not far left to go now. Rest of this headland and then one more headland. And then we'll get it onto a worker. Ah. Not actually a bad seeder to planter to be using at all. It's got quite a nice working width, not a bad working speed. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't forget to do it, because if I'd have forgotten to do the cotton, we'd have been pretty scuppered. Pretty scuppered. Need the cotton for our rope. Cotton for old rope. No, cotton for new rope. And I think we've still got some of last year's cotton in there. I don't believe for one moment that it's going to last us until this cotton's ready to harvest. 51,000 litres still, but I think we had over 100,000 litres in there when we first started, so no, probably not. Never mind. I'm sure we'll get it sorted. I'm not sure if this fertiliser is going to last the other field as well. Gladly it has lasted this field. But yes, the other field is another story. Yeah, it's all going in well. Fully fertilised now as well. We'll just have to worry about some weeds. We can sort that out in the next in-game month. Once it's germinated. Which will be this episode. Yeah, may do that straight away. And then obviously we've got more fields to plant. We've got our grass field over to the left, which needs to be seeded. Really ought to bring that cultivator back. I don't need that there. And then we've got our rice field that needs planting in April. Obviously we're doing that with the transplanter, not with the seeder. And yeah, the two fields up the other end that need to be corn, so that'll have to be done with the planter, with this planter in fact. I think I might have missed a bit here. Yes. That should do. Yeah, I've got a feeling it'll run out of fertiliser before we get to the end, but to be perfectly honest, we could finish it up without any fertiliser, and then once it's germinated next month, we'll just spread a bit of muck or something in the place where... Or we could use our sprayer. Blimey, haven't used the sprayer in a long time. We could use that. I'm sure we've got some more liquid fertiliser for the sprayer somewhere. Have a quick check of the animals. Make sure we can move on. Yes, they will need feeding in the next month, but we can move on. They'll also need some straw. Manure? Yeah. All the others looking pretty good. Obviously we won't be moving on until the other field has been planted as well, but we won't be doing that. The worker will be doing that. What a jolly old time we're having. Right, just this side down to the bottom and across the bottom, and that's our participation in planting done. We will need to get some more fertilizer before we plant the corn, which I would imagine won't be this episode. That will be the episode after. It'll be next episode, because yeah, we've got plenty more to focus on, like ridding these fields of weeds and planting the grass, which we could do in this episode. Won't be doing much of the forestry work on a time lapse because, well, we all know how that goes. Makes everyone feel sick. Which is not ideal if I'm trying to captivate and engage my audience. We don't want you throwing up everywhere, do we? You don't want me throwing up as I edit it either. So much to think about. Is there a little patch there I've missed? I think there might be. There we go. That's that done. Okay, where am I going? That's not the right way. That's our future grass field just up there. We shall head up this way to the other cotton field. Oh, I've just considered, what if I would join 24 and 25 and turn it into another big cotton field? But that might be a bit cotton mad, actually. Plus, we do need the grass. So, let's get AI worker on it. Off you pop. Good lad. Right, we might as well take this back to the farm, because we won't be needing it in that field. I got my fields confused when we brought it down here. Right, we have a beautiful, fully fertilised, fully planted field of cotton there. Another one on the way. But we need to go get some wood into the sawmill. I'm just going to cut across the grass up here. It's going to be yard in the future anyway. Oh, picked up a sign on my bonnet. I'll find that when I'm doing the... Oh, I'm not doing the mowing up here again, am I? Gosh, I'm so confused with life. Isn't life just so confusing? Bit of the stutters as we come up towards the farmyard. Still loading things in. Can I fit this in here? Do I want to fit this in here? Honestly, I don't know. Right, well that's gone badly. That's gone badly again. Let's say, no, I can't fit that in there. It's definitely not an easy fit. Anyway, that can go there. We need the lorry. We don't want that. We want that. If I hear a diesel start up, I know it's not my lorry. Ah. Drop that there. Because what we need is the wood trailer. Or the tree trailer. Or something like that. There it is. Conveniently nudged around by some of my previous driving. There we go. Right, we'll head up to the top. We will fill it up with whatever we've cut down already. I think there are some up there that we haven't yet taken. And I will cut down any more as required, but none of that is going to be on camera. What we're going to do on camera is pick up the video when we have a full load of wood and we're heading over to the sawmill. I'll see you in a bit. Well, that didn't take too long at all, really. The the trees that I'd already cut down pretty much filled it, and then I cut another lodgepole pine down to top it off there. So we'll head over to the sawmill. I think the worker's getting on reasonably well. Yeah, you can see where that makes it easier. Yeah, not too bad at all. Let's have a quick look and make sure... Oh no, nearly out of fertiliser. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I really ought to bring some over. To the store. Let's get the Skoda heading over to the store, while we head over to the sawmill. Go to here. Off you pop. We will head back into the lorry, which is here, and get over to the sawmill. And I will see you... Well, I'll join you to find out... You'll join me back to find out how much wood we've got here, which is, I think, quite a lot, but I'm not sure. And then we'll skip back over to the farm to load the worker up with some fertiliser and seed. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. $39,200. That is not bad. 39,000? Yes, 39,200. Not bad at all. So, next job is we'll get this heading back to the farm and we'll pick up seed and fertiliser and pop it over to our worker, who has now stopped because they've run out of fertiliser. So I will be honest with you, the loading up of the seed and the fertiliser could have gone better. Some of the fertiliser has emptied out into the trailer, which isn't ideal. But we've got enough here to get the worker underway again. Once more, the blue crew to the rescue. I don't think that's going to catch on. Right. If we jump in here, we can refill both seed and fertiliser. Oh no. The other fertiliser's too far away. Spin this round then on the ploughed field. Good job it's a four-wheel drive Skoda, isn't it? Yeah, don't know what I'm going to do about the stuff that's emptied into the trailer. Got a bit of a problem there, haven't we? Right. Now we can get out of the way, and the worker can continue. I have got more fertiliser that I've spilt on the floor in places as well, so we'll just have to tidy it up when we tidy that up. Anyway, I'm going to let the worker carry on here, and I will see you guys in March. I'll see you guys in March. I'm not going to skip 2 months. I'm just going to get confused about what month comes after February. So, see you in March. Okay then, so here we are. It's March, and, well, hopefully we've got some germinated crops. Let's have a quick look. Head over to there. Yes, and we've got weeds, and it needs rolling. So, yeah, we've got weeds to sort out. I assume that there is weeds in both fields. Oh no, no weeds at all in 24. Ah, that's because it was ploughed, wasn't it? Of course it was. So we've got weeds to sort out in 31 through to 29, 29 through to 31, so however you want to say it. We have got grass to go into 25. What's in 23? Green beans. Needs ploughing. And they've been harvested. Let's just stick with 25 for now. So, what I want to do is get this tractor here hooked up to the seeder. And that can be putting in grass for us. We've got an almighty mess of fertiliser to sort out. Mostly in that trailer, but also a little bit down the bottom. Hopefully we don't need any fertiliser in I don't think we need any fertiliser anyway, because it's fully fertilised field. So if we've got any in here, which we have, we'll have to empty it out. Because we don't want to be wasting it. Oh dear. As I crash. You can tell how much bigger the New Holland is when you park it next to it. But it's not that much bigger, I suppose. Come on. Out you come. You can do it. Dearie me. There we go. Much better. Okay. Empty everything out of it. We'll fill it up with seed. Yep. So the seed is coming into it. We don't, like I said, need fertiliser. Do with a bit more seed from here, although it's not going to use it all anyway, so I wouldn't worry. There we go, 100%. And we want to put in grass for the manufacture of silage and hay. That is the plan. Field number 25. Oh, traffic. Forgot about that. Right then, let's get down here. The wheat is looking terrific, it really is. The wheat's looking very, very good. Field 25 just up here on the right hand side. Look at that beautiful field. It would be really good to join it to 23 as well, but that is going to require a bit more work. Maybe that is a plan for next year, but for this year, let's get grass in, because this field here is going to provide the majority of what we need. Right, let the Fent carry on with that. If we get over here to the New Holland, we can do some weeding. The cows look like they've still got food at the minute, although not a lot, so we will have to make up a feed mix in the next episode, which will still be this in-game month. We're still going to be in March. Oh no, there's hail on the way. That's not ideal. Right, steering assist lines on. We'll have 2 headlands, thank you very much. Just the 2. Good, good. And we will start work. Oh dear. Off track already. Oh dear. Well, that's torn it, isn't it? What a wobbly problem I have. Okay. Let's try that again. This time, we'll get it all done. And there we go. That should be all the weeds. -1. Just over here. There. That should be all the weeds. So we'll get this folded up. The grass field is still being done. I imagine we're going to need the weeder again in the fields we're going to be doing corn in. You don't get weeds in the rice paddies, I've noticed. Not that that's a problem. I don't mind that you don't get weeds in the rice paddies. But you don't. Right, let's just skip over to here. That is going very nicely. Very nicely. Actually, this is a direct drill, isn't it? Oh, do I want to buy 23 and put grass in that too? 152,000. Ah, we've got the money, and it gives us some trees. You know what? Let's do it. Bought. Awesome. Right, well, we're going to finish this episode here. And we're going to pick this up again next time in the same spot. So, grass is going into this one. It'll go into 23 up there. And we will have a good number of grass fields to keep our cows happy. Right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.